There was a terrible MRI accident, tragedy, just really sad. I'll put the link to the clip about this in the description box or the comment section, but I saw the lady whose husband was fatally wounded due to an MRI accident. I saw her on a local news clip talking about this, and she appears to be in a wheelchair. So I am wondering who assisted her to get on the MRI table, the exam table, the table that the patient will lie on in order to enter in the MRI tunnel of the machine. So that's interesting. I wonder if the staff helped, if the tech helped, if she was able to do it herself in reference to getting on the MRI patient exam table. So this is unfortunate. Social nurse here. This is a terrible story out of New York, and I want to share it because I think that it is really important. I encourage you to listen, but if you don't, I've got plenty other videos that you can skip this one and go check out some of my other videos. But out of New York, there's a lady that had an MRI procedure done, and unfortunately, her husband came into the MRI area where the machine is located, and he was tragically sucked into that machine, injured fatally. Fatally, right? Because that accident of being sucked into that machine later seems to have caused heart attacks once he reached the hospital. So this accident occurred in a clinic that performs MRIs. This is tragic. An MRI, magnetic resonance imaging machine, has a very massive magnetic strength and field. It is just huge. And I'm shocked that her husband was allowed in the area where the machine is located, because typically only the medical staff and the patient is in the actual room where the imaging is being performed, right? So according to what wife told the press in an interview, she called for her husband to come and assist her, and that the medical staff allowed him to enter the area. He had a chain on that was problematic. He was sucked into the machine. You know, there are warning signs typically all over the place concerning the MRI machine. Patients are given directions, informations of the do's and don'ts. Apparently the husband just did not know the rules, or that he didn't think about the chain that was around his neck, or maybe just did not know how strong the MRI machine is. Now, if this woman is telling the truth, which I don't believe she has any reason to lie, you have to talk this way because there's still an investigation. If medical staff actually allowed her husband in this room to assist her with movement, getting up, or what have you, that's a big, huge problem. You cannot make tragic mistakes in medicine. It's just a medical mistake can be costly. My condolences to this lady. My condolences to her. I think that, the investigation needs to be completed. But again, medical people do not, I know it's hard sometimes, but do not allow patients to direct what is going to happen or not when it comes to similar things like this, right? You will have to ask them to wait, or to allow you to help them, or to allow you to get other staff. So as a team, movements can occur. Because I'm wondering how she got into the machine. Who assist with her getting into the machine? But she called for her husband. He was allowed to enter the area, and it's a tragic outcome. Transferred to the hospital where he expired. Be careful, everyone, social nurse.